Montreal has pretty good bike infrastructure by North American standards, but it's also very much a city of seasons, including cold and snowy winters. The average winter day doesn't get above freezing, but the average summer day has a high of 25 degrees Celsius. How does this affect cycling? Let's take a look at the city's publicly available bike counter data. Between 2015 and 2019, there were 50 million passing cyclists recorded by a counter somewhere in the city. That works out to 29,000 per day on average. The highest number recorded was over 90,000 on a clear Tuesday in June of 2018, and the lowest was just 148 on a Sunday snowstorm in 2015. Weekdays are about 40% busier than weekends, suggesting that lots of cycle trips are to work or school. Breaking down average daily cyclist volumes by month, we can see that prime cycling season in Montreal lasts about 5 months, from May to September. In this period, the counters record between 45 and 55,000 cyclists per day. This doesn't exactly translate into the number of cycle trips taken on a summer day in Montreal, but it's a decent ballpark figure. The real number could be higher or lower, because an individual trip can be recorded more than once or not at all, depending on the route. Montreal also has an obvious cycling off-season lasting 4 months. January and February, the depths of winter, see about 2,500 cyclists per day, while December and March record around 5,000 cyclists daily. The other 3 months of the year, April, October, and November, could be described as a cycling shoulder season, with volumes in between the two extremes. Some people might use the off-season to argue against bike lanes existing at all. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Parks, pools, and even personal backyards all get much less use in the winter too, but there's still plenty of space in cities dedicated to them. Also, while Montreal's efforts are impressive and improving, not all bike infrastructure is maintained or open for use in the winter. The Jacques Cartier Bridge, which counted 2 million cyclists in the last 5 years, is only going to be open in the winter starting this year. To go deeper, here are each day's cycling volumes matched with daily weather data from a nearby airport. Cycling really starts to increase once the high temperature goes above freezing, then it levels off as the temperature approaches 30 Celsius. Keep in mind that what you're seeing here isn't only because of temperature. Most of those cold days happen to be in the winter when some bike infrastructure isn't open or available, which pushes down cycling traffic even more than just the cold weather would on its own. Precipitation matters for cycling too, although apparently not in the winter, interestingly enough. It's only in the other 3 seasons that days with some precipitation see fewer cyclists. Maybe winter cyclists are tougher, or maybe getting snowed on just isn't as much of a deterrent as rain. Anyway, that's all for this look at cycling volumes in Montreal. If you find this kind of content interesting, let us know. See the video description for sources and more information on the data.